Let's get to the email question tonight. Felicia asks, if you're in a wreck and the other driver asks to just settle the damage with cash instead of getting the insurance companies involved, is this generally a good idea or a bad idea, and why?
Yeah, bad. Not a good idea at all. Obviously, if they're trying to do something with cash, there's going to be a couple reasons why. Number one, they have a warrant out for their arrest. Number two, they don't want their insurance policy to go to increase as far as the premium, or B or C, they're either they've got something in the car that they don't want found, so they're trying to keep the authorities away. And again, you don't know at the time of the accident what the ramifications are going to be long term as far as how much damage to your vehicle. It may look like just a simple fender bender, and then you may have damage underneath the vehicle that you don't see. And then also personal injuries. You may be fine. A lot of times when people are involved in accidents, the adrenaline starts pumping, and they are, they don't really feel it until the next day or the day after. And so you do not want to enter into any kind of a settlement. If someone tells you, hey, let's just do this, don't call the cops, call the cops. You do not need to just let them dictate this, because they're trying to hide something, and you need to get all of that on record so you can have a claim later.
But do you always have to call the police? If it's a very minor thing, no one's injured, can you just exchange information?
Sure.
Like take pictures of their license, their insurance, and just exchange information that way? Do you always have to have a police report, especially if it's a very minor thing?
No, if it's a minor thing, and I mean, I'll give you an example. 20 years ago, I rear-ended a person, barely, just touched the back of their bumper. They got my information. I gave them their information. I mean, there was absolutely, it was probably $50 worth of, it was a scratch on the back of the bumper. And I wound up taking care of it. And so we did not call the police. But if you have anything where you think that there's any concern about you having an injury, absolutely call the authorities so it can be documented. Because people, they may tell you one thing and then do another, or they may give you the false information as far as telephone numbers and addresses and things of that nature. So get authorities out there if there's any concern at all about injuries or significant property damage.
All right.